That's exactly what I need you to do.
Did it just restart?
No. Okay, so going to be some hiccups tonight. But beyond that, welcome to Fellowship Gaming live stream this evening. Thank you for joining us, and please look at our other social media for additional content and our Patreon to support new content. If you are new, please subscribe and give us a like. Now sit back, grab a drink and or a snack, and enjoy the stream. I was going to ask you about that, if I should announce that or not.
What?
Our possible giveaways.
I'm still getting prices. The dice is about $70-$80 right now, and I'm trying to haggle them down, and the coins are about $300. So we're looking. That's a really outside. They originally quoted me like $25
For the coins?
for the coins, and so like being told it's $300 is a totally different conversation.
Yeah, that sounds like a scam.
Yeah, well, it's a legitimate website. I've gone through and done it a couple times, but
Okay, but yeah, it sounds like that's
yeah, we're currently in the works of that.
currently in the works. Okay. But yes, we do intend to do a giveaway at 50 subscribers.
We're at 37.
We are at 37. This is on YouTube.
37 subscribers.
37.
We are at 23 followers for Twitch.
Okay.
Maybe if we did 50 and 50. 50 Twitch followers and 50
We should
YouTube
do
subscribers.
50 and 50.
Yeah. More info will come.
More info to come. So if we break the 50 on YouTube or Twitch, we will make sure we have something available. Anyway, we were
Heading back north after we didn't look back at the explosion we didn't cause.
yes, someone else's.
And since we're in the Nile, we're wearing masks.
Yes, that's exactly it. Also, we forgot the possibility.
Yeah, I'll get those. I feel like I'm playing Settlers of Catan with myself. Yes, I will trade myself 2 sheep for 1 lumber.
Because that's an absolute fair trade.
We had a rule that if you were playing multiple people, you had to be fair and be a jerk to everyone, including yourself. It takes some real strategy to be a dick to yourself.
Yes, it does.
Try one more time. Well, let's keep going.
Yep. All right. You were heading north.
Heading north, our driver is Zed.
In a half track.
In our half track, which is slower, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're just. Do we have an idea of where we're heading? We're just heading north because that's
We're just heading north.
That's what Camel Guy told us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the camel guy said.
Random Bedouin said they went north.
So let's just go north.
Sure. We're heading north until we hit something,
Well, hopefully we don't hit something.
or something hits us.
Did you say those mines were 100-pound mines? Did I read that
100-pound bombs.
Okay, I heard that correctly. I just wanted to make sure. Make them 1,000 next time.
And I'm looking at you, I'm
I
like, did you
probably
even
will.
dent your armor?
No. I didn't take a single point of shock from those.
If we would have hit them with a truck, it'd be a different matter.
If we hit them with the truck wouldn't exist.
Yes.
Which is the point. to be fair, they weren't expecting a dragon warrior to show up and just play hopscotch.
That is true.
Nobody expects a dragon warrior to show up and play hopscotch.
Nobody expects a dragon warrior in the Nile.
Yeah.
I would think. Then again, nobody expects a dragon in the Nile either.
There can't be dragons in the Nile, so it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
Makes me wonder though, are there dragons in Pan Pacifica?
Not yet.
Because there's no magic. Magic level is pretty low, and dragons are considered magical.
Yes.
This isn't Shadowrun.
No, this is not Shadowrun.
Well, magic here is
But
14.
Yeah, but Pan Pacifica.
and
Where's the other
Pacifica-
location that would be known to have dragons would be Asia.
Yeah.
Well, is Pan Pacifica in China now? In Shanghai
Yes.
at least? Okay.
Well, I
Yes.
was thinking if there was a way for the dragon to cross over, or for a reason for a dragon to come here, the magic of 14 could a dragon.
Yeah, dragon could handle.
It's
magic
reality.
14.
We have to assume the dragons are reality rated
Yeah.
too, so.
So there could be dragons.
So a dragon can handle magic 14.
Okay.
So dragons could theoretically become Nile Empire. Dragons can theoretically become cyber papacy.
That's gross. And terrifying.
That was in a dragon magazine with the original.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah. They didn't have their breath weapon anymore. So they just replaced it with,
A laser beam?
no, those are Saigons and Tharkold. Those do exist.
Well, I can imagine.
Those are a real thing.
Could a dragon handle core Earth? Is my next question.
No. Core Earth has too low of magic.
That's what I was thinking, but I wanted to make sure.
Core Earth is too low of magic. An elf cannot handle Core Earth.
Just gonna stand up and be stupid.
So an elf would need to take a feat to handle Core Earth if they became a Core Earth.
Yeah.
But I don't think the feat exists yet. But if we ever had an elf go Core Earth, I would create a feat that allows them to not suffer the magic drawback.
Yeah. Because it's an intense drawback.
It's an intense drawback.
I was just curious.
I mean, of course, with that feat, anything would be able to handle Core Earth, so you could get dragons in Core Earth. But again, they'd lose their breath weapon, and then they'd get creative. Because dragons are still intelligent.
Not gonna lie, I want a dragon in Tharkold. Not because of laser beams and stuff like that. I want him to pull a Shadowrun. No, we're just gonna buy this corporation. Heavy social? A heavy social dragon would be freaking terrifying.
Well, like I said, they exist in Tharkold. They really do exist. I'm not kidding. I have the stats for them.
Only shot around the book I have is the 6th one.
Okay.
Yeah, like I said, they wouldn't be able to handle Pan Pacifica because his magic is way.
Yeah. See, I was just thinking of like, not just like European dragons, but have like Eastern dragons.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
it would be cool.
A luck dragon.
I mean, that again, they need magic.
That's understandable.
That's the problem. A luck dragon, yeah, that's definitely magic.
You could always just build one with tech.
Deus Ex Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yes, you could build one with tech.
I'll have
Do
to
you
think.
legitimately have 3 glories in your hand?
I literally have 2.
Okay.
I have 2 glories in my hand.
You want a second chance? You don't need two glories. Not when I can glory off of something up here.
Oh, wait, I need to add that correctly.
Glory here, so.
We need somebody with tracking skills or something, see if they can find her dirt track or something.
Yeah, just
Heading north, we'll just.
I'm just taking care of all the technical stuff right now. Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm taking care of this guy.
Okay. Do you want us to make a driving check, or do you just want to make a survival check?
Make me a survival. A survival check would be an accurate thing to be tracking.
Well, I'll be driving, so I'm not going to be able to do the survival.
Yeah, someone else will have to do that.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm going to give you a -2 to drive and survival.
Xavier. What's your do you have ranks in it?
I have 1.
You have 1 rank. What's your total?
6.
'Kay.
So 8, right?
He has a 10. Xavier does. Can he bless himself first or no?
Sure. Of course he can bless himself.
Okay, and then disconnect. No, he's fine. Yeah, he's got a +2. So he's gonna.
I'll place supporter on him
Okay.
for +2.
17. Survival.
Okay. I mean, as you move north, it takes you a while, but he does finally point out, oh yeah, there are tracks that look like they're probably what we're looking for.
Okay.
The thing is, it's like a convoy of vehicles.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Xavier's like, see those tracks right there? See the little indents in the sand? It's kind of hard to see, but if you look at it from like this angle, you'll see the sun hit it, and there'll be shadows. Follow
I'm
those.
driving. Just point me and make sure I'm going the right direction.
That way.
Okay.
All right, as you're driving, it's actually starting to get dark.
Okay. Do we got headlights on this thing?
I do believe so.
Are they effective headlights, or are they just 1940 headlights with like?
1940 headlights.
They're 1940 headlights.
Okay. What are those?
I mean, so they work.
Okay, they work. They're not.
They're not, you're not gonna get. I mean, they're. I don't think headlights have changed dramatically
I mean,
at that time.
mm,
Effective wise,
yeah.
they're still electric lights that shine straight ahead.
Unless these are blackout lights, in which they have.
No, they didn't have blackout lights then. I don't think.
What are blackout lights? Explain to me.
They're this little tiny light, that big.
Oh, I meant.
You can't see them unless you're using night vision.
I meant.
Okay.
Not blackout lights. Lights that have been covered, so that it's harder for the enemy to see.
I mean, you can
And
pull the covers off.
Yeah.
That's not a. Oh my gosh! Wonder if that's a. If they do, you pull the covers off. That's not a blackout. Yeah, blackout are these little tiny. They're about that big.
Do they still produce the same level of light?
No,
Oh.
I am dead serious when I say you cannot see them unless you're
No. Like,
right next to it.
not opposing it. When you're utilizing them, how effective are they?
They're not.
Okay.
You have to use night vision
You
goggles.
have to use night vision to use blackout drives.
Oh, okay. I see. I think
Is this enough light to get for the night vision goggles
Yeah,
to
the
work?
night vision
capture,
goggles
okay.
pick up the light. good.
Okay.
And it was a pain in the butt
And-
to use it.
For normal vision, you can't see them.
Fascinating. It's low light vision. That's what it is. It's low light vision.
It is.
Yes.
Humans don't have it.
No,
Yes.
humans don't have it. But yeah, that's exactly what blackout drives are. They're these little tiny lights that barely emit any light. And if you don't have night vision capabilities, and I mean night vision because they don't make enough heat,
Yeah.
so you can't use IR to see them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not IR. They are specifically night vision.
Yeah.
But yeah, all American vehicles are equipped with them.
That's cool.
Yes and no. Because it's not uncommon for you to have to be following another vehicle at night in blackout and you don't have night vision.
Ooh.
That's happened a time or two to me.
I was
Just
in a
keep moving forward until you hear a crunch and you're fine.
Yeah, pretty much. I was in a comm unit, so we didn't do much of it.
No, I was in a combat unit, so
I was in a communication unit. And when I thought I was getting out of the communication unit, they stuck me back in.
Yeah.
no, I was in a combat unit. 'Cause I started off on tanks,
No,
so
got back from the deployment and they're going, okay, we're going to do a BRAC move. And I'm like, cool, I only got a year and a half left. They won't transfer me out of this place. Gil, here's your orders. I get transferred to the exact same unit.
That's what happens,
And,
man.
and it's Fort Bliss instead of Fort Huachuca. So I said, I only got a year and a half left and they're making me move.
Yeah, of course.
because it's the army.
They do it if you had 6 months left.
Nope, they won't do it for 6 months.
6 months is not under a year.
You know they would try, though.
They would try, and that's when you fight tooth and claw and say no.
I got told, oh, if you have under 2 years, they won't transfer you. And I'm like, I got a year and a half left. Oh, I'm getting transferred.
I used to work for the government and the civilian side, so like, there's a lot of things they'll do just to mess with you.
There is.
Yeah, the first sergeant that wanted to mess with me.
I had a section leader that wanted to mess with me.
Oh, it's like right after I signed up, we're gonna try trapping you for overweight. And I went, I just signed out of the unit.
Take my neck.
I'm like, I almost looked at him and said, you want me to stay? If I would have known that, I would have tried harder. I almost said it.
Okay, so we're heading north.
I hate saying it, but most active duty are not the brightest bulbs in the box. If you're active duty and you're intelligent, you get off active duty and either stay out or go guard.
Well, I was like,
Because
let's hear an
active duty
officer.
has basically the guys that can't get out because they're useless outside of it.
I've noticed that with some of the sergeants I've had.
Oh yeah, I've noticed it with a lot of the sergeants I had.
I had one really good sergeant, and I think she's a sergeant major now.
Yeah, I had one really good sergeant, and the rest were pretty trash.
Yep. I was surprised I didn't get an Article 15 when I talked back to one. I was in the office too, and more than one person heard me. Anyways.
Anyway. Yeah, don't get it two Army guys together. We'll go on and on and on.
I was actually really, really surprised after I got out. I'm like, no, what? He could have got me for disrespect. But then again, I was right and he was wrong.
Oh, then he definitely would have gotten you for disrespect. How dare you be right?
Yeah.
So we're going.
It's getting dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark. I mean, and that was really kind of what it came down to, is like, can we effectively still see with our current
I
lights?
mean, you can just see, but if it merges with any kind of track or changes, you're going to lose it.
Okay, we should probably.
Probably stop, but we
Yeah.
don't have any camping gear.
We don't.
No, but you do have an armored vehicle.
Yeah.
Just absolutely reminded me of when we were guarding the tanks one weekend, and it was cold as hell. And all of our tanks were locked, and all of our gear was locked inside the tanks, and none of us had the key. And what they wound up doing is unlocking the medic track because it had a heater. And so we crawled inside that. So there were 5 of us, crawled inside the 113, and we broke out the blankets and we just huddled inside the 113.
Yeah.
for 24 hours.
Yep.
And I went home and got advanced. No, I got Warhammer Quest. We played Warhammer Quest. 113 on guard duty.
Somebody told me they sent a whole bunch of old tanks to Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They also sent new tanks to Poland. Do you see that guy that did the Kickstarter? Taking a new Tiger to Poland? It's Putin's gift. It was called the gift for Putin. So that they could just drive it right up and shoot him. Tell you, some people, man, you just want to come up to them and give them a handshake.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, I would have preferred an Abrams, but those are stupidly expensive.
They are, and it's really hard to technically buy those from the U.S. military as a civilian.
Yeah.
Well, you buy
Even
all
though,
those things.
by the Second Amendment, it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Shall not be infringed. You should be able to buy a tank.
You can buy a tank, it's just they're not going to sell it to you. That's the conversation.
And that's the problem, because they shouldn't have that conversation. It's like, you want a tank? Yeah, here's my $2 million. There's your tank.
I couldn't afford the gas.
We're gonna
No one could afford the gas.
We're gonna tangent here real quick. So, back when the new Ford class aircraft carrier was being released, like the details and things of that nature are being declassified, I was really into sea studying, and I was like, what can I do to do with an aircraft carrier? All these other things, and like, because the Enterprise was being not scuttled, but they were dang close to putting in their mothballs, and I was like, well, can I buy one? I found out you can! And you know how easy it is? You find which ship you want. Oh, I shouldn't say this too out loud. You find what ship you want. You find out what state is responsible for paying for it. Because each state is responsible for paying for a number of ships. You approach that state's legislator and said, I want to buy that ship from you. And they will sell it to you.
Yeah, well,
Except for
they'll
the
sell
Enterprise.
you the ship.
They'll sell you the ship.
They won't sell you the armament.
They won't sell you the
that come with
armaments.
ship.
They won't sell you the people on it, which is totally fine.
Well, yeah.
They tried to make the Enterprise a museum ship, and they said no because it's nuclear.
Yeah.
And it says we have to rip for us to make a museum ship, we have to rip the nuclear reactors out, and after that, it's just not feasible.
Yeah. You have to remove the real nice stuff.
Yeah.
But the Ford class is nice. It's also like $10 billion overpriced than what it was because they shoved it's 90% new tech.
Yeah.
So
And they tried to make the Kitty Hawk into a museum ship too, and it didn't work either. So I looked into it and they're like, yeah, we're gonna make the Kitty Hawk into a museum ship. And I said, no, we couldn't make the revenue to keep it up, the upkeep.
yeah.
And you have to promise to keep the upkeep.
Yeah, you do. Because otherwise you got a leaky ship in water.
Yeah, USS Texas.
Yeah.
BB-34?
I don't know.
I don't remember. It's not a dry dock.
So
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
sleeping in the tank, not the tank, in the half
The
track.
half track.
Um,
I mean, I'll tell you, the half track's probably not good on gas either.
yeah.
Not as bad as an Abrams, because Abrams are rated in gallons per mile.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we ran out of gas here soon.
Yeah, but we can resolve that when we get into town. If we get to town, so.
Yeah, we need to figure out where we're at. Does anybody have a map?
Nope.
Hey, we're doing this great.
You understand how it works, right? North, south, that's still the direction we've gone so far. Now we're going back north. Head that way. You see the water flowing that way? That way.
Are we still
Yeah, it really is kind of, you're not far from that.
Okay.
You look at the Nile and say, you throw a
I
palm frond
think
in
it's-
and choose which direction it goes.
It is literally within most of the major parts of Egypt, you're within sight of the Nile.
Parts that count anyways. Sorry,
That's-
West Egypt. It's a desert! Nobody's
I
out there!
know. I'm not disagreeing with that.
Speaking of Egypt, they may have found evidence of Cleopatra's tomb.
Interesting.
which is a big deal. Because it's been 100 years since they found Tutankhamun's tomb. And they found it around the same time, the 100-year anniversary. So it's been fascinating.
Thanks, Jeremiah. We went from 3 viewers to 2. Mr. West Egypt on.
I know.
Well, you think,
I don't believe she missed a thing.
well, the West, couldn't there be mummies out in the West?
There's always mummies out in the West. That's
Yeah.
where the Valley of the Kings is.
Yeah.
And the Valley of the Queens.
Well, I'm thinking, people, the mummies might care who's, because
I mean, let them come. Let them come. I want them to come. You want to know why?
Right.
They can pay us money. And they can pay me as much money as they want to buy my vote.
Is that how the mummies work?
Yes, because they're wealthy. Generally. Anyone that was a mummy usually became wealthy. Was wealthy.
Was wealthy before they became a mummy.
Yeah. yeah, you're right. I messed up my time of order. We down to 1 viewer now?
Well, you know, have you heard of the Egyptian flu? It's particular to women. They swell for 9 months and become mummies. And then become mummies.
So I was sleeping in a truck.
Sleeping in the half track.
Holding that too.
Oh, well, I got her next time.
I assume that Xavier is just. We've gathered whatever wood we can. He's lit the fire.
Okay.
You could use environmental adaptations.
Can he? Would that be effective?
Oh, keep the cold away.
That's a very good point. He does environmental protection stuff.
You just have to let him touch us.
That sounds wrong.
And he's just doing things. Yeah, he makes it. Yeah, he makes it. Yeah, he makes it. Yeah, he still makes it. Yeah, he makes it.
You don't have to let him touch you.
He makes it.
It's
He
okay.
makes it for everybody. Everybody's whatever against the cold.
Okay, so it's not a miserable night.
It's a bit warm though, with like 6 people in this vehicle.
You have no idea how good metal is at sucking the heat out of a vehicle.
Oh, Kim's well aware. Kim's well aware. He's got when he was in Canada, he found these things called hand warmers and shoe warmers, and has bought a whole bunch and just sticks them in his. No. Oh yeah, it's the worst. It's
Yeah,
absolutely the
it's
worst.
the worst.
Yeah.
Nothing will sap heat from you like an armored vehicle.
Condensation. Drop. Drop.
Mm.
Drop.
It's not condensation, it's the metal is a giant radiator.
Well, we had
The problem is that it's exposed to the outside air.
Yeah.
So it's sucking anything from the inside that's warm, and we're taking that heat and putting it outside.
Which is why I don't understand that most of the apartment doors in this stupid valley are metal outsides with a hollow wooden core. It's freaking cold. That cold's gonna pass right through that door. It don't work that way. Okay. Does anything happen in the night?
I don't know.
We're keeping watch. We're
Oh,
doing a
okay.
rotation.
Okay. No, nothing happens.
Okay. When it comes in the morning, when the sun's about to peak,
it drops 20 degrees.
yeah, it does. Kim wakes up and it's just like nudges Ed with his foot. Hey, you,
Right.
Ed, get the car going. It's cold.
When I go out, start the car. At least them two.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a drive.
Glory,
With a mind.
glory.
That'd be land vehicles.
Land vehicles with
Mine.
mind instead of extra.
That's better for you.
Yeah, it is. I didn't want that one anyways.
Roll the 20.
No, it's back there. It's cocked. You can't tell what it's on.
You know what I second chance, buddy.
Second chance.
Was it a 1?
It was a 2.
Okay.
Roll a different one.
16 on the dice.
That's
So
a
3.
So 3. And my land vehicle is 3.
So 13. 16 total.
16 with mind.
Okay, yeah. You can get these things started.
As long as I
They're
don't-
actually not terribly hard to get started.
Well, the 1920s, there's manual chokes and all that other fun stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, keep most of the manual jokes.
Windows that knows how to check.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Zed knows how to choke himself.
Should probably not do that. That's not very effective.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Another survival check from Vegas.
Yes. Another survival check.
He's 7. I gotta remember who's who, because I'm running like 5 characters at this point. 12, 19, 6. A 16 survival.
Okay. Yeah, he's able to keep you on track. For now.
He's like, see the river? Go that way.
Okay. I go that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Does Kim see the minefield at all as they're traveling?
The minefield was on the other side.
We've crossed the river.
Oh, we're on the east bank?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. That's important to know.
Yeah.
It gets weirder on the east bank.
Well, that's good to know. I think my character would know that, but I'm like, I hope you find the cities here soon. I don't know. We'll probably be down to about a quarter of a tank.
Well,
Yeah, you're about at a quarter of a tank.
step on it. Let's go. Travel faster. If you can, I don't know. I don't know how these things work.
Well, we're going as
Optimize speed.
for
20 miles an hour.
Exactly.
And Kim's like, this is so fast. Woo.
Yeah.
what are we doing?
Yeah.
30. I don't know.
Probably more like about 15. Because, I mean,
They actually go pretty quick.
they can.
Yeah.
They can. But you don't want to go too quick because they are also gas guzzlers.
Yeah. And we have somebody on the hood going, keep going that way. The tracks are still going that way.
He's standing up in the back. Just
That is true.
okay. Not like a technical.
Technical thing. Maybe. I don't know if you have binos or not.
No.
No one has binos.
Nope.
I haven't even gone through the equipment. Is there any extra equipment on this truck that when we acquired
I
it?
mean, no.
Definitely not on the bodies of the guys that killed me.
Well, I'm sure there's several rifles we have piled up in here.
So,
Okay. Yeah, let's just keep going until we find another. Tell me another track.
Alright, so yeah. Another hour, you realize you're coming to a small town. So, you know you'll be able to refuel, but it's going to be hard to follow tracks through.
Okay.
And it looks like it's headed straight for the town.
Okay. What's up? Xavier goes, hey, there's a town up there. It looks like we can maybe get some food, some fuel.
Okay, I suggest we stop before that and check to see if there's any people we are following are in it. Because driving up in a half track, not very quiet. But you, just in case.
I mean, that's valid, but how far out do you think?
About a mile, 2 miles.
How about 250 feet?
Alright, 250 feet.
Still close enough that we could run back and get in the armored vehicle.
I have 250 feet and we're just driving.
Kim's like, I got 4 legs.
Grow taller.
Bite me?
Your armor tastes funny.
Should taste like iron right now. It's covered in blood.
AB negative.
No, it's probably like,
A positive.
it's probably like B. It's got that nice hint of like acid, so B. So we head into the town.
Okay, you head into the town. And it's actually a pretty busy town right now.
Find a gas station.
Yeah, you can find a gas station that's pretty easy.
Wyatt will hop out and try to talk to the locals and just try to see if they know how long ago the convoy moved through the area.
Alright, give me a persuasion.
Streetwise.
Streetwise.
Is that a spirit or a mind?
Should be charisma.
Just streetwise.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Streetwise first left. Oh, okay. His charisma is a 7, and that's a 4, and that's a -6, so that's a total of 1.
He just starts talking to you in a language that you don't understand at all.
He's just like, okay, I see. Can one of you fellows from the local area come over and talk to this gentleman? I seem to not understand him.
How's your charisma?
It's okay.
It's a 6, isn't it?
8.
Oh, you're the charisma of the bunch. You have the highest charisma in the party.
I mean, it makes a certain amount of sense.
Bolster?
Bolster lets me pay possibilities to negate the bad effects on the drum card.
Oh, okay.
And I've used it for a while. Let's see. So, I'm just going to try to ask about the if Marion's convoy went through here.
Do you need anything? I have some actions if you need them.
If you like, I got something that'll boost your charisma. You have to trade me a card.
Let's see.
I have a willpower card.
So that's an 18
Oh.
persuasion.
I was concerned over here. He's like, I've got an 18.
Well, there they are. Okay.
Oh no, do I have 3 coup de grace?
Okay, so 18 persuasion. So you start talking with some of the locals, and you're like, you find out that they heard it go through, but it was like really late at night, and most didn't do more than peek out their windows. And they'll point you down a street,
Mm-hmm.
but that's about the best you're getting is they'll point you to what you'll get somewhere, they'll point you down a street.
I mean, that's better than nothing.
And it takes you a while, but after a while, it seems like they're just pointing you in circles. So give me a mind.
This will be good. Yeah. That's a 1.
That's a 1.
That's
You're absolutely convinced that they're just jerking your chain.
Okay. We take Zed over and get some gas.
Okay.
Right, fill that up.
Yeah, you can fill it up.
What do they ask?
They're like, what? 30 cents a gallon? Probably.
Okay,
They're not asking a lot.
we offer them 3 of the guns.
They'll accept that.
Okay. There's 3 more in there. No, there's 2 more in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then whatever was on the guy in the front desk. Probably a pistol.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah. And then we meet up with Alan. Forgot your name for a half second. You're wearing the mask, and Niall masks work perfectly.
So, yeah, I asked around, and they just put me around in circles, so I don't know that they know what they're doing.
Xavier's like, well, we can just go outside the town and check to see what's leaving the town rather than just being in the town.
Okay, we can do that.
He plays alertness as he's doing that. So he can hopefully see where things are as he checks for that survival. He's going to bless his mind.
Alright.
And he does not. But now he's going to do the thing. That works. And then he's not disconnected. It's blessing. No, he didn't bless. This is his survival check, which is a +4, which is a 10, 14. He is going to have a 17 survival check. Plus alertness.
Okay, so I mean, he's like can't tell a whole lot from inside the city.
Yeah, we're on the outside.
Okay, you're on the outskirts?
Yeah. You must have missed that. He said, let's
Yeah,
go on the
sorry.
outside of the... No, that's totally fine. He said, yeah, he basically said, yeah, like, it looks like we're not finding anything in the city. What we can do is we can go outside around the city, check there,
Okay.
and see, because
So as you're looking, you said a 17?
17 and an alertness.
Okay, so as he's looking around, he spots a tire track, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember that's from the Phantom."
Okay.
We're gonna start
And it's heading more northeast.
Northeast now. He's like, looks like they changed their path, guys. They're heading over that direction now.
Before we head out, I want to get a map and see what's in the northeast. If there's any cities or something.
I mean, it looks like she's headed towards the land bridge between Egypt and Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
The Isthmus? Hmm.
Is there a way for us to trade this half truck
Isn't
in
that-
for a car?
Isn't that the West Bank. Or am I being an idiot?
You're being an idiot. That's up in Israel.
There's a specific name for that, though.
Yeah, it's not the West Bank. Because it's literally right where Saudi Arabia and Egypt border each other.
Yeah, there was a war, though, fought there, wasn't there? Like a 7-day war?
Don't know.
Could have sworn. Alright, you guys do that and I'm gonna look it up because it's gonna kill me if I don't know.
I mean, the Suez Canal is up there.
Would it be better to get a car that has a little bit better gas mileage, or do we want to keep the armored one?
That's up to you, buddy.
I'm asking for
He's asking opinion.
opinion.
Yeah, Kim has no opinion on that.
Maybe we could find a Zeppelin. Do you know how to fly?
No. Camels. That's why I prefer Bedouin.
Well, nobody else knows how to ride a camel.
Right.
I just take a couple minutes and see if there's a used car dealership. Don't mind the blood in the back. And just to see if they have something that's a little bit faster.
I mean, yeah, they do.
And if they accept something that's worth a lot more.
I mean, if you're wanting to trade it for something faster, sure. Because they can always sell this to the military.
Yeah. I mean, it would be good to keep, but there's no way for us to really keep it. And if we were trying to catch up to her, I think we need to get faster. Do you concur?
Wyatt and Xavier concur.
Okay.
So Egypt doesn't share a border with Saudi Arabia, technically.
Okay, what's between them?
Israel.
Oh.
Yeah, it goes up into Israel and then down into Saudi Arabia.
Well, that's where she's headed.
Yeah, that's what I found. I was like, oh my, I'm being stupid here, and I'm totally. I hate
West
being
Bank-
stupid.
I thought the West Bank was further down.
That's quite possible. I'm fine being wrong. I'm just.
Because I thought the West Bank was up near the Jordan River. And was closer to Jordan.
I don't know. I'll have to text my wife. She knows that area like so. It's so good.
Let's see if they have a faster, a more comfortable vehicle for 6.
Okay.
Because we have, and some, what are K rations? I guess it'd be K rations. Something with some food. Because I figured we should be able to get that, and then some extra money to get some food supplies. Some jerry cans.
Jerry cans. I got a jerry can. My wife got me one.
Did you get Tom too?
No, not a Tom can. She did give me a Tommy gun. I'm kidding. That's facetious. I do not own a Tommy gun.
It'd be awesome if you did.
I almost bought one. It was semi-automatic, wasn't fully automatic. They had them. They were selling them at PX when I was getting out of the army.
Should have got it.
I didn't have a job, getting ready not to have a job and moving cross country. And I didn't know how well it would go over with my bosses. Then again, soon to be ex-bosses.
Yeah, exactly. They don't have any control over you at that point. At about when you've got 1 month left,
You don't care.
it would take them longer to do the paperwork to do anything to you than it would for you to get out.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going northeast. Are you finding a vehicle?
Yeah, I'm going to look to see if we can find a vehicle real quick.
Alright, so you want 6 passengers at least.
Guess how many people we have?
Yepers. Because we have
That's
us
true.
5 plus Perry.
That's actually really hard.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them are just 5.
Yeah, a lot of them are 5ers. We may be stuck with half-track for a bit.
I don't know how to fly an air vehicle. I'd be like, let's get.
It's a dirigible. It's the Gaza Strip, because I'm an idiot.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like, I know this. Nope, I'm wrong.
Oh,
They've
back
got
up to
this
3.
one vehicle that can carry 12 people, but I don't have a description of what it is.
It's probably a bus.
It's a submarine.
It's a truck. It says truck,
Oh.
but it doesn't have. It's a very large, so it's a big truck. So it's probably about a 5-ton.
Do they have one? Oh, yes,
No, they wouldn't have one of those. They don't have big vehicles. That's the thing. It's like, you want a big vehicle, and they're like, yeah, we don't have those. Those are like special order. No one needs more than like 5.
Yeah, we wouldn't need 5, but we got a tag along right now.
Okay, that's aircraft. I want land vehicles.
Well, I don't think we're finding one, so let's just head out, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, these are actually less.
Yeah. I think the dirigible holds 3.
Again, you're looking at air vehicles.
Dirigible is an air vehicle.
Yes. Well, let's see. Seaplane holds 6. Exactly.
Nice.
The DC-3 holds 36. A Zeppelin holds 40. Yeah, the DKI dirigible holds 120.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dirigibles are huge. The Zeppelins are the smaller one, but they're still big.
Yeah. I was thinking of a smaller dirigible, like the Mummy 2 dirigible. Holds like 10-ish. So, northeast, my friend.
Okay. I attempted.
You did. And it was a worthy attempt. Okay. When we're about 3 hours away, away from the town, let me know.
I had this stuff open for a reason. Don't close it.
Maybe a land train. That'd be cool.
I mean, you'd be kind of stuck, though. Sticking to the rails.
No, I was thinking of a train that's like Back to the Future 3 that doesn't have to be on the train. Train.
Well, then it wouldn't be a land train then, Fred. It'd be an air train. Sheesh, Fred.
No, I'm so sorry.
Okay.
That's funny to think about.
What's up?
Somebody thought either Doc Brown either found out that making something fly from the future was incredibly easy so that he could just couple it together himself, or he brought that train to the future and was like, hey, I need this to fly.
And I think that's what he ultimately did. That's why the way it feels, because there's no all he had was the single hoverboard. He would have been he didn't even have a flux capacitor.
But probably could have manufactured the flux capacitor out of the hover.
That's quite, and yeah, I'm saying he had just enough materials for one future thing, so he probably took the train to the future. Took a train to the future.
I just have to wonder what the future like mechanic is like. Yeah, okay.
Because we still don't have flying cars.
Yeah, but I wouldn't trust half the population with flying cars, so...
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
That's true.
Well, I mean, we do have flying cars. They just didn't.
They don't
take
stay in
off
the air.
very well.
They're not. They don't hover.
Right.
But yeah, I have seen that a flying car.
Like they built one for one of the Bond films.
Yeah, there's actually another one too. And the wings are actually, they fold up and they fold out.
Okay.
Basically.
Are we about 3 hours out from the town?
You're about an hour out from the town.
How would I get shot
Give
at?
me a find.
Everybody?
Yes, everybody.
Ten for Wyatt.
That is a mind.
14 for Xavier. Mishap for Kim.
50. No, that's fine. 3. No, that's right. 17. 17.
Well, that's pretty good.
5.
Oh, you beat Kim. Congratulations.
Mm. Okay, so Kim doesn't see it.
10. 14.
Alan doesn't see it. Everyone else notices.
Okay.
But there is a plane diving at you.
Oh. Initiative?
Yes, it is initiative.
Standard?
Yeah.
Okay. Name of the card is They Hesitate. The heroes have initiative while the villains are fatigued. The approved action is Trick. Okay, Wyatt's gonna look up, take the really big red shell and just. How far away is it?
Out of range.
Oh, it's out of range? I thought, okay, sorry. Then he'll wait till it becomes in range.
Okay.
In medium
'Cause
range.
It's a long.
Once it comes in a medium range,
It's
I'll
a
take a shot
ways
at it.
out, but yeah, you notice it.
Okay. Xavier will buff dexterity for everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a +2 for however long it takes. So everybody gets +2 to dex. And Kim just goes, "Good job, everybody," because he's useless in an aerial fight.
I don't see anything, so in my mind I'm just passing this turn.
Okay.
I am going to attempt to. I don't know how I would trick the plane though.
Serpentine.
I start driving serpentine.
Okay.
Trying to make it harder to
Trying to
trick.
trick. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Do you want me to make a land vehicle test?
No, you have to make a trick test.
A trick test. Okay. It's 12. 0. Trick is 12.
Okay, you do succeed.
Okay. Cool.
I'm just saying, it's a success.
A single success, so you want them stymied or vulnerable?
Stymied.
Okay. Okay.
And since Kim and Alan weren't aware, we don't play cards, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Villains.
All right. So
And they're
he's gonna
fatigued.
Yeah. Fatigue is
Just they get shock at
they
the
get
end.
shock at the end. Yes. Oh come on. That it? Nope, that's not it. Okay, there it is. Action. Yeah, okay, fatigue. 2 shot points. The end of their turn. Okay. Alright, so he's gonna close to within what is medium range for Wyatt's gun?
It's a long range weapon. He does not have the stats for the ranges.
Okay.
Do you have the core?
I'm in the core.
Oh yeah, I'm just asking him for the core so I can take a look at it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm in the core on weapons right now.
And it's a Slayer's gun, so.
The Slayer's gun is 50, 100, 200.
But it's modified.
With what?
It's a long barrel. It might just be in the Overroach book.
Yeah, that sounds like stuff that's in the Overwatch book.
Yeah, it's just in the Overroach book. Do you have that, Brian?
Yeah.
Binding's going on.
Yeah, the bindings on the core books are trash.
That's disappointing.
It is.
Yeah, I've noticed.
It's not as bad as the original Starfighter ones. Oh my gosh, those were terrible.
I think I still have my original Starfinder one.
I think I have mine too, but I do remember that everyone complained about the binding on the Starfighter. About like, this is trash. It's falling apart, and I just opened it. Okay. Got it.
Maybe I'll have.
100, 200, 500.
200.
Okay, 200.
What kind of plane is it? Is it another biplane?
No,
It's a camel.
no, it's not
Spitfire.
a camel. It's. I mean, it'd be a mine check. Well, it'd be an air vehicle's using mine to identify it.
I don't think you can use untrained, can you?
You could use a mine to identify it,
Okay.
but you would not be able to reroll 20s with it.
Okay.
Not a clue.
A 9 for Wyatt.
No idea.
Nothing for Xavier.
I got a 4.
A 6 for Kit.
Yeah, it's like one of those flying contraptions.
It's a
people like to
plane.
use.
It's a metal bird.
Who knows it? It could be wood.
No, he pays attention. The ones that shot at him before were metal.
Camels were wood.
So, okay, so Wyatt's gonna lose his shot. As it's coming in, which is it's a -2. Right? Okay. 8. You know, 10, 18. Plus 4. Plus 5. So plus 7. A 20 to hit.
That's his air vehicle minus maneuver.
write down the half track?
You should have. We forced you to quite a few times.
No,
Multiple times.
yeah. I'm just trying to see where I do with it.
What was the total?
20.
Okay, he successfully hits.
Okay. He's going to play coup de grace to add an extra dice of damage. Or 1.
What's your vehicles?
That's what I was looking for.
Okay.
I thought I know I wrote it down, but I was trying to figure out where I wrote it down.
Fortunately, I've got it right here. It's a -4 maneuvering.
What's the toughness?
22 with armor value of 2. And it has 2 wounds.
That's a total of 16 damage, AP4.
Right there.
Okay.
Mike's damage is better at dice.
Yeah.
Mike's dice are better at damage.
Oh my god. Toughness is based on strength, right?
Yes.
What is shock based on?
Your spirit.
Spirit?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you have a number for me yet, Fred?
Oh, sorry, for what?
You roll your vehicle.
Oh,
-4.
No, not the roll of your vehicle. What is your land vehicles -4? Because that's what he needs
Oh.
to hit.
Oh.
land vehicles
Minus
is,
2 because he's stymied.
and then vehicles 9.
+2 because you get your dex.
11, and that'll be 11 minus 4 is 7.
Okay. So
He
he
still hits.
hits hard.
I didn't know if I was supposed to roll or what.
No.
Not unless you're taking total defense. You can take total defense. and
No, I
roll
already
your
tried.
rocket.
I already tried tricking, so I
Yeah.
can't do total defense.
Less than 20. Less than 20.
So, what's the toughness on that?
22.
22.
22. And its
Armor
AP
2.
is
2.
So 25 is what he got total with an armor penetration of 2.
Okay, so he gets
So 120.
20. So 5 is
Five.
remaining over.
So everyone in the truck takes 1 wound. Not everyone in the truck. Everyone in the truck takes 2 shock. The truck takes a wound.
Okay. Okay. That's their turn.
That's his turn.
Okay. And they take 2 shock.
Yep.
Okay, you take it to them. Heroes have initiative. The approved actions are attack and maneuver. Okay. Xavier is going to pyrokinesis this guy. The guy. Can you see the guy? No, so he's going to pyrokinesis the ship. That's that. And he's good there. Okay, that's 18. He's going to reroll that 10. No, it doesn't matter. It's not a check. 18 is +5. Plus his kinesis, which is 10, 19. 19 versus his dodge. Or whatever is necessary.
That misses.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to do total defense.
Okay.
Looks like a card.
Do I roll or not?
You do roll.
Okay. It's 15. It's 2.
That just adds 2 to your total die.
So that so minus 4, right?
Yeah, because that
So that's 9.
takes hard to maneuver.
Christmas Vine Spirit. I will not roll for that. Okay.
Okay. Wyatt is gonna. How close is the plane? Is it? Has it gone and moved back
Yeah.
out? So what's its distance now?
I mean, it's probably 400.
100. Okay, so he's gonna quick to the next shell, normal bullet, and wait till he comes back in. Kim can't do garbage. Kim's gonna try to maneuver this guy. That won't work.
No? You have to be in contact with
Yeah.
someone to maneuver them.
How does helping
I take
work again for this case? Do I have to have the skill?
13 minus 4. I added some. I scanned the wrong one. 13 minus 4 is still 9.
It's multiple characters, attempt, and action. So
Okay.
So, yeah.
Kim is gonna try to assist Wyatt when the time comes.
Okay. So that would be fire.
Yep. Know what you can do.
Yeah, it works.
Okay, total defense. What is Alan doing?
trying to decide.
But yeah. Whatever he shot at this, it put holes in it.
Wyatt or him?
Half track.
Hmm. Yeah.
He's going to get hit again.
Yeah. Gotta get those ads in.
Alright. I think it'll come later. So we're going to cast shield. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I have a shield left. Oh.
Alright, that's outstanding. So it's plus 3 to my defenses.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
Alright.
Can you pass on other people?
No.
Oh, okay. Just
Can you
curious.
cast that on vehicles?
No.
Okay. Villain.
Okay, so he just has to get the plane turned around.
Okay.
That's all he can do.
So, how far out is he? Still 400?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, he's probably at 300 now.
Okay. Kim got a 7 dexterity, 7 to help Wyatt.
So that's a fail, so we just don't.
And you don't do anything
Okay.
positive, you don't do anything negative.
14. You okay?
Yeah. Trying to stay
Okay.
from dog.
So that's a 20. So that's.
That hits.
Okay. 8, so we're currently at. So that's not a total 20, that was a 20 on the die. So 14 plus 20. is 34 plus 8 is 42. It's 42. Yeah, might as well. Critical moment. Hero, drama. So hero, 2, drama is a 6, 8. Can't do math, man. Just a 50. Just a 50. Plus. It's plus 13, plus 2, plus 3 because he plays the action card. A lot.
Yeah, sure.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
19 points of damage. And then recovers 2 shock.
So 19, you said?
19 damage. No AP.
Okay, is it his turn?
It is now. Yeah, it was his turn. He was turning around.
Oh, yeah. He turned. Yeah, he turned around.
Next
So,
turn.
next turn.
Okay, hot zone. All characters not immune to radiation must take an easy D8 strength check or suffer 1 wound. Standard. Heroes have initiative. Villains are fatigued. Kim makes it. Ooh, Xavier. 6. Xavier's gonna spend a point.
Heck is up with planes this week?
He makes it. Wyatt.
That has to be a Farhold card.
It is a Darkhold card.
Huh.
Wyatt takes radiation damage.
Alright, pilot is fine.
I think my drama card.
Was it?
I rolled a 5.
Was it in your pool?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
17. So that's 22. So I'm pretty sure I made it.
22 is a plus 8, so yes, you made it.
Yeah, because you can't have less than 5.
Okay. Heroes.
Okay.
Gosh, dang it. Kim's gonna help.
Who did I roll for? I rolled for one of. Okay, I rolled for her because I'll roll for him on his turn.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Kim is gonna help Wyatt again.
Okay.
Xavier is gonna wait until he sees the ship. That's what he was gonna do. What did he do last turn then? I have no idea what he did last turn. That's fine. I'm running 3 characters. It's okay. Yeah. So my turn's done. Over here. We're just waiting until he comes back into range.
I mean, he's at 300 feet.
Oh, he's at 300? Well, that puts him into long range, right?
Yeah.
No, we're gonna wait till he comes back into medium.
Okay.
There's a lot of penalties with that.
I agree. There is a lot of.
It's like -4.
Yeah.
How close did he get to us in the last pass?
I mean, he didn't get any closer than 200.
Yeah, just making sure. Lots of rangers and spells.
So, yeah, this guy seems to be keeping his distance. Oh, crap, that's what I forgot.
I think Kim's just gonna hop out the car because being in the car is doing worse for him.
Well, I was thinking about stopping the car and having.
Alright, well, his turn. So
No, Zed hasn't done anything.
I haven't done
Neither
anything.
has Alan.
Zed
Alan
did
is
it.
working on
Go
things.
ahead.
I will do full defense again.
Okay.
So I can't think of anything else to do. Besides stopping and shooting at him. Which might be a better idea.
It's a 0. It's a 30.
That's a 30. 9 plus 11.
Plus 2. You got
So,
22.
22. 23.
And you get
Mine.
23.
9 plus 2 is 11.
Mhm.
Plus 11 is 22.
22. So what are you getting?
Minus 4.
Plus 3. We have to make sure the thing doesn't get hit.
So 19.
Okay. 19.
Nah, we're making that a 22. Supporter card. Can't get the thing hit. Okay. What's Alan doing? Turned off. Of course it did.
What could I make us look like? 'Cause that would be harder to hit.
A pile of sand.
Alright. So we're going to spend the possibility to gain glamour for a scene. Okay. This is at -2. Always roll bad when it comes to this. Alright. I just failed to cast the spell, so I take 2 shock.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
We're just moving around too fast, and you just like.
Pretty much. Alright.
Okay.
Alright.
Villains.
He's up. So. Yeah, he's gonna definitely use a.
It's the guy that we.
Possibility on that.
we almost
Could be someone else.
That's a 20. Okay, so he's not affected by the radiation.
Okay.
We might need to pull those cards out of there.
It's okay.
Because there should not be random radiation in It's kind of funny, but
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's Marion's fault.
It's also
only
weird
happened
science.
around her.
it's also, yeah, it is weird science, so.
Niall doesn't usually mess with radioactive stuff, but like Marion might not believe that.
But the plane veers off and starts flying off.
Okay.
That's weird.
Or you've done enough damage to him that he's like, yeah, I'm not getting into a fight with you guys.
Again. More again.
Okay.
Now might be a good time for a break.
Actually,
If you have more
I
content.
think we're going to end it there for tonight because people are sick. I mean, I do have more that we could do, but I think that's going to be good for tonight just because, like I said, we got two of you sick. Ryan had to literally be dragged kicking and screaming in. So, yeah, I think we're just going to call it for tonight.
Okay. Sounds good. Our next session is December 2nd.
Yeah. There it is. So, sorry about the short stream tonight. But as you see, we've got two people that are suffering from maladies. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you will join us next time.
And it just hit.
Yes, I know.